Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Volathis here, and we are on Let's Build Minecraft. And today, Evan is the sacrifice. Hello?
Not yet.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, Evan, we brought a friend.
You will never take
Are those laser beams?
Yeah.
Oh, okay
I
then.
hate you all.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Volathis here, and we are on Just Building Minecraft. Now, if you couldn't tell, obviously we are changing how this is getting recorded. From now on, I'm going to be more building, but do more of a voiceover. That way I can build more, and I would like to explain why I made these decisions. So without further ado, let's go to what I declare the finished tower and show you what's going on in it. As you can see here, we have a reception desk for anyone who wants to visit the area, and next we have an aquarium, and as you can see there's nothing inside of it because anything I put in there seems to despawn. Next we have sort of a rest area for any mages who might be staying over, and after that we have the spell training area where they can test their spells, and next we have, of course, a schoolroom so they can be taught in the ways of magic. And next we have a portal to the nether in case they wanted to visit the nether. And after that, a little shrine area if anyone wants to come pray. Next we have an end portal. And up here we have the alchemy area if they wanted to conjure up some potions or something, whatnot. And next we have the library. There's an enchanting table there, and somewhere in here is supposed to be a spell of highly trained magic. And next we have what is the Archmage living quarters, so this would be the head mage that lives here. Next we have a walkway which still needs some work, and this walkway here is going to extend all the way throughout this magical city, and it's going to go to the castle, which as you can see I've started the 4 towers for the wall that's going to be there. And I'm also thinking about maybe in between that another tower, like a guard tower, to put up there in between. Next I use stone bricks for the walls for around the castle, and I stacked the stone bricks about 3 blocks high, and after that I went ahead and started working on the towers. Now you can see the towers got a little pre-work done, but basically I came up with these by using a Minecraft circle generator 5x5 thin, and these 4 corners are basically going to be the outer parts of the castle wall. And as you can see, I continue to build them up, and the bridge that connects to the mage tower, that is going to be extended and shaped into a square, and that square is basically going to be the height limit that I'm going to use for these towers, at least to start out with. As you can see, I was a little off by the height limit, and I correct myself quickly about that. But I also wanted to use this chance to explain a few things about this city. And first off, if you couldn't tell during this video, I lagged a few times during this. Why did I lag? Because the shadow underneath this city is so big that if you punch a hole in the floor, that creates a new light zone down there, and when you place the block right back over it, they have to take that out and make the shadow complete, and it lags. And as you can see throughout the episode, I have some helpers helping me. Wolf Lord and 2 other friends of mine were involved with this, and they're knocking out the torches, which we were hoping to help reduce the lag. But the real lag here is the shadow, and unfortunately their method would punch some out, water, all that, and unfortunately that when they messed up, it caused a little bit of lag during construction. But anyways, back to the topic of the lore. This city, I want to have sort of a history of how it came to be. But the sort of simplified story that I have going for it right now is that this magical city was just a regular old city, and they wanted to escape. I'm going with some kind of threat. Maybe it was monsters or perhaps another city was attacking them, but the mages used a very powerful spell to lift that city up and move it to where it is now. Now, obviously, this city isn't going to move. It's staying where it is. The magical spell kind of bound it to its location, and that's why it's there. But there's a lot of building that's going to go into this. Obviously, the Mage Tower is a big part of it, and I'm probably not done with it. I'm probably going to keep going back to it and making revisions, and that goes for everything right now. Because right now, to me, the city's looking a little bland, and later on in the series, I'm probably going to go. There's going to be a lot more variety, and the other part is I want this to be a sort of, in a way, self-sustaining city. Now that's going to be a little hard because it's a floating city, of course. So what's going to happen? Well, what's going to happen is in the back part by the castle, I plan to eventually put in a port. Now, why would you put on a port on a flying city except for air travel? Our airships are going to be basically how things get in and out of the city, such as livestock, maybe certain types of foods, the greenery required for that. But at the same time, this city is also going to be self-sustaining. There will be stables, there's going to be blacksmiths, there's going to be potion shops, healers, maybe a church. The castle's there, so there's royalty, there's a history with the family, there's going to be some form of an army, and they're going to need somewhere to be. I plan at one point to have a guard tower. So there's definitely a lot to do, and I also, like I said, this city, by the time I'm done with it, I don't want to be able to look at and say, well, this looks just like the same thing repeated over again. So there is going to be variety in this city. It's just right now, the parts I'm building, unfortunately, are the same materials, but later on, I am going to be making even houses for people, and obviously that's not going to look the same. I want this city to also have sort of higher standards of living, lower standards of living, and I want that to stand out. And this is going to be a colossal project for me. This, even when I'm done with the city, which I doubt will be done anytime soon, after the city, there's still many more parts. There's a magical tree that's supposed to be next to us. If you've seen the thumbnail that Wolflore and I use, we have a sign that says magic or tree goes here, and that's going to be a part of it too. Magical tree is the wrong word I'm looking for. That it's going to be like a world tree, a gigantic tree. And also Wolflord is working on his own cave, which is going to be below roughly where the magic, there I go again, world tree. And on top of that, two of the other people working on this project down below us, thanks to patch 1.8 of Minecraft, I'm pretty sure, down below us, we have a sort of guardian type area, and they've taken that over, and that is going to be basically converted into an underwater city. And as well, I plan too, the magical city is going to have escape routes to somehow lead to that, which will come in handy. So there's definitely a lot of stuff that's going to be involved in this project. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of recording. Obviously this video is going to be about 10 to 15 minutes for you guys, but for me, this is over, well, it's definitely over 30 minutes worth of footage, and this is just a small part. So I'm gonna continue working on this, and I want to see this city grow, as well as even at the end of this video, the parts I did were not finished. I still have to do a lot of working on a lot of stuff. So just wanted to throw those kind of things out there. Also, I forgot that where the magical city was, there's going to be an island now, but the island is going to be basically close to the bottom of the ocean. Basically the water is going to drop off into that island, and there's going to be new stuff there, probably some sort of monsters or demons perhaps of some sort. And that's going to be caused by the magical city leaving. And also on top of that, after I'm done with that, I still have to finish the bottom part of this. We still need to put in sort of the dirt, because this didn't just pop out of the ground like a perfect rectangle. That would be kind of a little bit too good magic, and as we know, that would look kind of, I think that would look weird. I think it would look more natural with the dirt still being there to form it. And there might even be people on the outside of the parts of this city, like on the edge of the dirt. I'm not exactly sure. I'm just kind of planning ahead as well as I can. So there's a lot of that to be thought up. But next, let's move on to the walls that I worked on for this part. Now, I touched back up on the walls, and they originally were 3 blocks high, and then I ended up making them 5 blocks high. And I don't think it shows up in this episode, but in the next episode they're going to be lowered a block, because someone was helping me with the stairs, and we found out that basically the stairs work a lot better if it's down a block, and it looks a lot better underneath if it's lowered 1 block. But standard stone brick for that, and we're gonna have in the middle is the oak wood planks, and that's gonna be for guards to walk on top of. And there's still more work to be done on them. On some of the sides, I'm probably gonna put holes in the wall, not because of deterioration or anything like that, but just in case if a guard wants to shoot an arrow at some intruder or something, that's gonna be there. And as well as, obviously, right now everything's kind of just more of a shape, like just a simple shape, like a rectangle or an oval. And on the castle walls and the castle itself, I want to touch that up and add different parts to it. Maybe even see if I can build a statue or something. That would be kind of something new to try and all that. But I'm going to work on that, make sure that's touched up, as well as probably by the time this is all done, I'm going to have to relight everything, because it just doesn't look right. But there's much more to come. And who knows how I'm going to do this recording style. I'm kind of liking what it is now, but I think maybe 2 weeks from now I might change it up how I record it a little bit. I don't want exactly my view, just have you guys see me fail at placing blocks. As you can tell in this video, I messed up a few times, but I would rather, I'm going to see if I can maybe get a hold of some way to record it so you can see it being built up, not really just me placing a bunch of blocks and then here's the finished product. I want to see it form, and I think that would work a lot better. And as you know, this has taken this is definitely by far my most edited I can talk. This is my most edited video yet, and probably will continue to be my most edited series. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment down below, share, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. And as always, stay magical.